agua una vez más. Verán que nada detendrá jamás. Verán que nada impedirá. El fuego que viene del cielo, fuego que Dios manda hoy, fuego que enciende naciones, fuego en nuestros corazones.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Mexico. A couple months we were here with a couple teams that were doing a major construction project. We were doing outreaches in the form of VBS. That VBS occurred just a couple miles from here, and it was in an area where the pastor has been there for over 20 years, and not one single team, not one single person from the outside has ever come in to help him. We brought in two teams. One of them went over there and they were able to split the area, have over 90 kids in each VBS simultaneously. The pastor was ecstatic. He'd never been able to break into the community quite like that. And at the end of the week, we actually did a community outreach where all the parents came in, lots of people from the outside, and the pastor was just overjoyed with what we were able to accomplish because he's been trying for literally 2 decades to try and minister in that area, and this just opened the door for him. If you're asking what we're doing here again, we are right here in this building over here doing a conference with Pastor Joel, and we are having a ministers conference. It's an outreach to the community. We're having sessions right now during the day. We have some of our Infusion adventurers teaching. At night we are doing services. We are seeing an incredible response. The theme of the conference is bringing down the fire of God, and believe me, it's happening every morning and night. Lives are being changed, lives are being touched by the glory of God, and these men and women are going to turn around from this place and go into all their world and touch people with the gospel and the power of Jesus Christ and transform their nation. And I'd just like to thank everyone who's praying for us right now because they are doing a phenomenal job in there, and we're having a great time. By the time you see this video, we're probably going to be in the midst of our own GI conference, the Global Infusion World Missions Conference of 2007. We have been planning for several months on this. It's going to be a great time. I know God's going to move mightily, and I'm praying that He'll touch the hearts of many, many people in order to take a step into world missions, not just sitting back and watching what all's going to happen, hearing about all the stories around the world, but actually taking a physical step into doing something, taking action into world missions, getting part of this end-time harvest of souls. We have so many contacts, we have so many opportunities to get out there and do something for Jesus Christ. Shortly after this conference that's coming up in October, we are on our way to India. We have a pastor's conference there. Our contact in India is one of the most amazing people I have ever met. 30 years ago, he was a general in the army of India, and he was radically converted from Hinduism into Christianity, left everything behind, and God put a vision in his heart to plant churches. That's the only way to really minister in the area of India that he was working, to get out there, put churches there, and that will minister to the people. He started with one. It was near the Pakistani border, which is one of the most volatile war areas and still is. He faced much persecution. One of my best friends who I went to school with was his son. He said he remembered there were days that he would pass out from hunger. There were days that they had to literally run because they were being chased by Pakistanis and other people who didn't want them there. They didn't want the message of Christ. But he pursued his vision. He kept going. He pressed on. And you know what? 30 years later, this group has over 5,000 churches in the country of India. 5,000. Most of the pastors are overseeing 2 or 3 churches, so they have over 2,000 pastors. Their conglomerate of congregation is over 250,000 people. And we are going there, and we're going to be ministering in one region. We're going to be ministering to a group of several hundred pastors who oversee just hundreds of people, and we're going to be infusing them, pouring significant life into them, as the definition says, so they can turn around and minister in their areas, in their villages. It's going to be a tremendous time. After that, we are still planning on going back to Guatemala. Our last video, you may have heard, we went into an area where they're experiencing extreme starvation. Almost 6,000 people may not make it through the winter due to lack of food. We would love to bring in a team. We're estimating this is going to be about $12,000 we need to buy the food and physically bring it into the people. And this is going to be a huge door of opportunity to be able to minister the gospel of Jesus Christ in a very tangible way. Not only are we going to be able to bring food and solve an immediate need, but we're going to be able to preach the gospel, share the love of Christ in a tangible way and heart to heart with people. So if you're interested in giving to this project, you can use the envelopes we send out in the memo section of your check, right? Guatemala. If you're interested in coming on this trip, that would be awesome. That'd be tremendous if you came, and you could be able to help be a part of what's going on. Tell your friends, tell your church what the opportunity is, and we want to get back there as quickly as possible. We also want to bring back a team right here to Mexico. There's several opportunities we have. Pastor Joel has a little campus here that's going on. He started with just a small building, and now it's getting bigger and bigger. There's more buildings. There's a home for girls. It's up to 18 girls as of last night. We'd like to build a second level on that group home where Pastor Joel could live. The girls need an area to study. There's a lot of construction projects. There's a lot of projects our other contact Tim has going on, and he has got lots of things lined up. There's opportunities for outreach right around Christmas time. So there's plenty of opportunity here, and we'd love to come back before the end of the year. That's in December. And if you have an interest in that, please contact our office. That'd be great. Next year is right around the corner. We're already booking up teams for 2008. We have several lined up to most of our countries. What we'd like to do is get right back to Egypt, where we were this summer, host a medical clinic there. There's a lot of outreach there that we do with Sudanese refugees. It's a refugee camp that has literally moved from the state of Darfur in Sudan into Cairo. There's over 5,000 of these Sudanese that are in need of desperate medical care. A lot of them are Muslim, so the opportunity we have to minister them is incredible. We get to administer medical care, but also talk to them about Jesus Christ. Also, India, we'd like to go back there almost immediately because they have opportunities in their Bible college. They have one Bible college, they have several Bible colleges in the regions, but one actual building that they have hundreds of students at, where we can go and be teaching there, also going into the villages and preaching, and it's going to be just an incredible opportunity there as well. So if any of these you'd like to get interested in, involved in, please contact our office. Don't forget, we continue to need your support to be able to minister around the world. Each of these videos that go out, we send an envelope with. We need your support so that we can keep ministering around the world. Our budget is very, very low, and we've had a great blessing from God in getting the office we have and keeping our administrative costs low. But the ministry that we need to do far surpasses our budget, and we need your help financially. So if you'd like to send something in, I just pray right now that God touches your heart to plant a seed into world missions so that we can continue changing and impacting this world for Him. And we'd also like you to come. This isn't just a show. We'd like you to come on one of our Infusion adventures. So look at our website, call our office. There's plenty of opportunities for you to get involved and for you to change this world through foreign missions. God bless.
Make an impact around the world with the love and power of Jesus Christ by becoming a monthly partner with Global Infusion. All donations can be sent to P.O. Box 3178, Brandon, Florida 33509. You can also give online at www.globalinfusion.org or call 813-810-7585.